Hi, this is Edward Troxel. In this tutorial, we're going to look at filter packages. Filter packages have never been accessible by a script, and so when somebody asked about them, I just gave the offhand answer that, well, they're not available from a script. But I decided to do a little digging and found that I could see the filters folder, and I could see the packages that were in the folder, but I couldn't add the package, which is what I've always seen in the past. I happened to be using the Vegas Pro 22 DLL, and I changed it to the Vegas Pro 23 DLL and found some new things. So let's take a look at this script, and I will go through and show you how you can see the various filter packages that are on the system. And then I'll show you how it can actually be added if you're using Vegas Pro 23. Let's start by looking at Vegas. If I click on the FX button, you will see here that I am in filter packages right now, and I have added one filter package called FP Driving. That filter package actually has two effects in it. And if I just click on OK, you will see that a crop effect and an AI dehaze effect have been added. Now the default for AI dehaze is 0.5, and I have it saved as 0.2 in the filter package. And then the crop simply has this bottom area cropped out so that the text will properly show without being over the video. So if I close this and we click on undo, you can see it is very hazy and the little black bar at the bottom went away. So the question becomes, how can we see that filter package from a script, and how can we add it to this event right here? I just have this hard-coded for right now, and I only have one filter package, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit in getting it added, but the techniques is what we're looking at. Here is the script, and the important part is when we look at our references, we have to make sure that the reference that we have selected is for Vegas Pro 23. And so you can see I have several different versions listed here. I was initially using this one up here, which is Vegas Pro 22, and the option wasn't there. So when I switched to this, all of a sudden I saw a new option. I thought, well, let's try this out. So this is our standard script. We have all of our standard usings up here. We do need our system.collections if we are going to go through the package, because we're using an IEnumerator. And then we come on down to our actual script, our class, our Vegas, my Vegas, our main routine, our my Vegas equals Vegas. And then here's where I'm hard coding my video event. So my VE is a video event, and I'm getting that from myvegas.project.tracks2.events0. So that is that video event that is selected on the timeline in the Vegas project that I just had open. Now I'm going to go for each plugin node FX in myvegas.videoFX. If the fx.name contains package, I'm looking for the folder for package. And then I'm just doing a message box.show so that we can see what we found. And in this case, I'm displaying the fx name, whether or not this is a package, and the count of items in the package. Now I have to get me an IEnumerator, which I just called enumFX from fx.getEnumerator, and because I know this is the package folder, I want to go through that folder and see what all is in that folder. So while enumFX.moveNext, I'm going to get the next plugin node, which I just called PI, and that's converting to plugin node from enumFX.current. So we're going to go through each of the items in that package folder. Next, I'm going to display the package name, which is pi.name. Then I'm displaying whether or not that is a package, which we did up above. And then I'm displaying the count as well, as just like we did up here, just to see what it tells me. Now, here is the new command. So for my video event.effects, I now have a new command called add effects from package, and that is expecting a string. So I am getting my string from the pi.name. Now I only have one filter package, so it's only going to add that one package. But if I had had, say, 10 packages, because of the way I have this programmed here, it would have added all 10 packages, because it is inside this while loop, and it would add every one of them along the way. Since I only have one, it's only going to add the one, but I wanted to both be able to show you how to see how many there were, get the list of all of them, and how to add in to the actual video event. And then we close out all of our parentheses, and we have our entry point down here. So let's save this, and now let's run it. So here we have the filter package name is called filter packages. It is not a package, but it does have one item in it. That one item that is in it, it has a package name of FP driving. It is a package, and you notice if you look at the count, it says 0. So we can't actually see what's inside the FP driving, but we can see that the FP driving is there. And then the next line, we're going to add the FP driving package to this event, and you can see now we have the black bar across the bottom, and the dehaze is now in effect. If we do our split screen, you can see the black bar is now gone and the dehaze is not there. And so the filter package has been added to that event. So fortunately, this inquiry caused me to go back and look at this again, and I discovered new things were added to Vegas Pro 23 that could be helpful to some people. So now we can go through and add a package name to a video effect if we know what the package name is. And we can go through and see what packages there are. So if we needed to go through the list, figure out which package we needed to add, we could do that, save the string that we needed to add, and then add that in as needed. So I hope you find this tutorial useful. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.